Some Nibbles. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Picking up where we left off, do Painski's first, but at the very top of this is a goddamn order question. So knock them the fuck on out. We got, Painski's mixed with orders. Oh, it's two order questions. Two on this page, three Painski's in this one, two in the next. Let's see what we get. Nicholas Stewart. J-Dog, in your opinion, what's the best Merciful Fate bootleg on vinyl? Finally, a goddamn good question. Tired of getting asked dumb shit. I recently got Fate, Bloody Fate, and am curious about others that are worth getting. Thanks. Well, for me, dude, I actually personally, there was a while. So here's the thing. There was probably up to about, I would say 2013, 2014. I owned every single Merciful Fate and King Diamond bootleg, like literally every single one of them. Maybe not every single version, but some of them, I own the multiple versions, like there's a couple colors and shit like that. Like for example, the Black Message 12-inch vinyl that came out in the that might even came out in the 80s, but I probably the 90s realistically. There's a splatter vinyl for that. That's very hard to get. Dog owns it, of course. I mean, the black vinyl is very very hard to get too. It's the one where it's a really cool shot of the cover. I forget what year it is. I think it might be like an '84 show, but it's King Diamond holding the skull of Melissa. Like it's a rare shot. I mean, it's not as rare anymore since that LP, because it's a pretty known boot. Hard to get. The splatter vinyl, shit, I had that took me years to. I probably got that on eBay for like $250. So I had the black vinyl for years. So yeah, there's that. But as far as best, oh no, what I was getting at, up to 2013, 2014, I owned every single one. Then it started getting silly. There was these acetates coming out to where it's like it was two songs off of a live show. There was this Greek guy. He had some good boots. I own a few of them. Then he started getting carried away. He was cranking them out, but he was cranking out junk. Again, same thing. He was cranking out shows that were done like 1,000 times. He was cranking out shows that were when you get it. For example, eh, all the guys that collect boots like this know this. You try to use photos and stuff from the era of that the show is, or the rehearsal or demo. Like Slayer, there's some junk fucking Slayer boots out there. So when you look at the band photo, it's literally like 1983 show, and it's always that one with the unreleased songs, Ice Titan, and what's the other song? There's great for Face the Fucking Slayer is the best boot version of that. There's good with the final command. I mean, the first command. That's what it's called. So pictures of that too. Dog owns it, of course. That's rare as fuck. That's the same show. Well, there's a guy in the UK that did a boot version of it. Dude, it's got the photo. It just says Slayer Live 80. It says Slayer in like just a regular font, Live 83, and the photo is just a photo of like Tom Araya from like Seas of the Abyss here. He's wearing a sports jersey. It's like, dude, this is just junk. And it's not even a regular cover. It's just a fold out. You know, 7-inch covers are like a fold out. It's this cardboard fold out, no print in the inside. The back, just the track listing slapped in the back. I think one of the songs is even spelled wrong. Those are junk boots. I don't want those. And what I'm getting at with Fake King Diamond, they were all pretty cool, collectible. There was a couple Brazilian, like, kind of shit ones, but from the 90s. Still have them. But it was getting carried away, and it was primarily like the Greek guy and a couple people over in Scandinavia. They're just cranking out these acetates with one or two songs. The cover art had nothing to do with the band. Like if they used original cover art, or just be a logo, just dumb shit. The Fate Bloody Fate, hell still has a few. In case you ever give a fuck, that's a pretty cool boot. What's cool about that? What's cool for me, granted I wasn't there, it's the Cleveland, Ohio show of 1984. Merciful Fate's first USA tour was in 1984 with Exciter, and was with Motorhead. I think it was with Exciter and Motorhead. Correct me, but with Exciter for sure. Um, the first show I think was Portland, Oregon. There's a double LP, doggos, of course, called First American Sabbath. So it was the very first show when they got over here in 1984. And I want to say it's Portland, Oregon. But the Fate, Bloody Fate, what's really cool about that is the cover art. Cover art's badass as fuck, tribute to Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. So it's worth just owning for that. The sound quality of that one's like, it's okay, but it's like, That audio's never been put out before. I've never seen it anywhere else. I mean, it's listenable. See, the thing is when you get a shittier recording by stuff like Merciful Fate, Venom, um, Metallica, Iron Maiden, they're not as bad as if you were to get a shitty sound in like Sinister Boots or a shitty sound of just death metal. Because the death metal, when it sounds like shit, it's just a wall of noise. You can't tell what's going on. The heavy metal stuff, it's still a little bit more digestible. Now, unless it sounds like complete unlistenable ass, you can't even hear the vocals, then it's like, yeah, this is just junk. But the Fate Bloody Fate doesn't sound like complete ass, but it's not the best recording by no means. It's a decent um, audience recording, but there's better sounding boots. But the cover art, fucking tits, and it's cool. That's Cleveland, Ohio. It's obviously the first time I wasn't even alive. I was born in '85, so it's just cool. Just I see, oh, Cleveland. I think it might have says it's at the Agora. So I mean, I know the Agora was doing shows back. It's just kind of cool because that's the show. And when I seen Fate, I don't even know if you count this last time bullshit. There's 50,000 people there. There's a goddamn baseball stadium. But I seen Fate in 1999 on the 9 tour. That was at the Agora. Uh, but I could be wrong on the Fate Bloody Fate show. It might not be the Agora. I don't know if it says the venue on the back. Can't remember. But Cleveland, Ohio. Sure. Oh shit, pretty goddamn cool. But the best Fate boots. Well, I showed you that triple picture disc on camera the other goddamn day. That's a sharp one, brah. There's the triple LP box sets that came out over in Germany, I believe, years ago. Years ago. When I say years, not the 90s, but over 10 years ago. There's limited to 66 copies. Triple LP box sets. Nuns do have fun. Hand numbered out of 66. Not even 100 copies, goddammit. That's a really nice one. The best sounding, coolest one is the. I don't know if it was ever it might even be the first Fate boot that ever came out. Dog owns it, of course, goddammit. The Die LP, where it's just that it's got that Grim Reaper. It's just the fucking Reaper, Grim Reaper on the front. It says Merciful Fate, Die Schwarz, German or whatever, I believe. That's live and it's like 82 or 83, but the sound quality's fucking awesome. It's a pretty known show. It's been booted on CDs. There's a few other boot LPs of that audio, but the Die Schwarz was there's a picture disc that came out later, way later too, of the Die Schwarz. Dog owns it, of course, goddammit. But as far as if I was just to only pick one live Merciful Fate boot, it'd be on there. The Return of the Vampire on there is fucking phenomenal. And that's the one where I'm surprised they didn't call it House of Satan because where King really said, yeah, welcome to the House of Satan on there in between songs. But the sound quality is awesome. So that would probably be my favorite. Satan is Better Than God. There's a double splatter vinyl and a double picture disc. Dog owns them both. Of course, goddammit. That's a nice one. I would say those are probably another really, really good one is the First Sacrifice 12-inch picture disc. Sounds relatively good. Doesn't sound as good as Die Schwarz by no means, but it's the very first Merciful Fate show ever since like Live 81, I believe. And what's really cool about it, it's hand numbered out of 300 copies. Came out years ago. Dog owns it, of course. Is the cover of the picture disc. It's a very, very old photo of King Diamond. He's got the blood on the fucking face with the corpse paint, the simple inverted cross. Like, I've never seen that. I was like, fuck, this is awesome. That's the front of the picture. That just for that alone, it's like, fuck yeah, I'm spinning this and this motherfucker. I better get a second one, which I did buy 2 of them. Because one goes on the goddamn wall. So you gotta have that on the fucking wall. That's as slick and sharp and metal. Holy fuck, you walk into somebody's goddamn house, you see that, you walk in, don't realize much is going in, dogs barking off you, oh shit, tripped over the guy's cat, didn't realize he listened to metals. Oh, the guy didn't say nothing. You go on his fucking living room wall, you just see a Merciful Fate's First Sacrifice pictures. Whoa, fuck, holy shit, Steve, metal alarm goes off. People don't goddamn picture this fucking slave for days. Me and Big D had this private conversation years ago, probably 20 years ago. Big D was a big picture disc collector. He said, when you buy a picture disc, he's like, you buy it because it's an album that you like so much that you're like, I'm buying this because I already own the album on CD and regular vinyl, and I like this so much, I'm not even going to play the goddamn thing. It's just cool to see and have the trophy actually printed on a picture disc. That's what people, picture disc on my shit. First off, poser fucking boy. unless it was the only thing I owned, and there's exceptions, like the that Merciful Fate triple picture disc box set bootleg I showed you. There's only a fucking 100 made. That's the only did a picture disc. Unless there's a regular vinyl that I'm unaware of it, but I think there's only pictures. I didn't see the regular vinyl. And I don't spin the goddamn things. I buy them because it's like I own this other thing. For example, Putrefaction Painful Death demo picture disc. That was a fucking warped one that got returned, so I was like, fuck it, let's put on the Hell's goddamn wall. I own one of those. I did listen to it, though, to see how it sounds quality. It sounds fucking phenomenal. But I own that demo on several other things. I own the Corpse Putrefaction split 12-inch LP bootleg that came out years ago, so I'll either listen to that, or to be in full transparency, what I listen to the most is the CD re-release that came out a few years after the Corpse Putrefaction. There's a triple LP, might even be a quadruple LP. Doggone, of course, that grave necropsy, autopsy files, whatever the fuck it's called. There's a double CD, and there's a triple or quadruple LP, doggones of both. I listen to the CD the most. It has all the grave demos, all 4 grave demos, the Putrefaction demo, and the Corpse demo on there. That's what I listen to the most. So when I'm primarily listening to Putrefactions on that, I just want, why would I want one of my fucking favorite demos archived on a picture? It's like, it looks badass. Of course I fucking pick that up. Now, with goddamn some Tom, Dick, and Harry band where I'm like, yeah, I kind of like them. Pretty good. Thought it was a pretty good jammer. Am I buying a picture disc of it as well? Fuck no. But if the almighty goddamn Tish does a picture disc of Chainsaw Dismemberment, which they did, why the fuck wouldn't you want that? Of course I want that badass, one of the greatest covers of all time, to a mutilated picture. Yeah, I don't need that. That's fucking junk. Unbelievable. Only a goddamn weekend warrior fucking streaming YouTube listening fucking poser would make an asinine, dumbass, motherfucking goddamn statement like that. That goddamn metallized blood ain't running like a lake that ever flowing fucking stream for that goddamn, those fucking blood vessels. No way, Jose, goddamn it. They're over here in the goddamn dog blood, though, that's for sure. Expedited death. Pain question. Hey, J-Dog, ever listen to Sphinx? So fucking funny when you said this, dude. I just pulled a LP by them. And no, I haven't. Top tier speed thrash metal. So, I got a sore throat like a motherfucker, too. Throat so goddamn sore, don't know what's from. It's got some type of virus. A dog thought he was dying of a heart attack last night in his sleep. Couldn't breathe for shit. It's all clogged up. It's not like it's the clogged up throat, sore as fuck, not the stuffed up nose. Couldn't breathe for shit. Thought I was dying for sure. The dog's going down. I was like, at least I got 3 days uploaded. So in case die tonight, can't keep the dog down for an extra 3 days. He's still getting posted, goddammit. But the Sphinx, I flipped it over. So this is that band he's talking about. And I recognized it. It looks cool. I look at the back. So here's what a Sphinx is going to be without me listening to it. And I might. It's, look at the back. It looks like fucking 20-year-olds that every fucking patch on their goddamn vest is older than they are. There's nothing wrong with them. I like to see that shit stay alive. It's just what it's going to be. It's going to be another Baphomet's Blood. Just bands that are kind of cool. They play that old school style, but it's like, oh, this again. It's fine. What's nice about it is 95% chance it's the true goddamn metal, no matter what. Well, I'd say 100% chance it's going to be the true goddamn metal. It's not going to suck, but it's going to be a background listen, as in like, oh, this is a mix of goddamn Creator with fucking some Slayer with some, through a little bit of Fallen Angel of Doom or something. It's just going to be a blend of shit that I've heard a million times where it's like, again, unless they have the goddamn song skis. And here's the hilarious part. You had everybody, just like Baphomet's Blood. I remember when they were around. Like, Baphomet's Blood, cool. I have nothing wrong with them. It's just, it was more like, I was like, yeah, it's just old school stuff being played again. I was like, image is cool, name's cool. I was like, songs just don't blow me away, right? It's more speed metal. I personally didn't need. Everybody else, especially the time it came around, fist banging mania, greatest shit on fucking earth, fuck yeah! Even though it sounds like, I can't remember exactly what it sounded like, but 10 bands from the 80s, goddamn, for sure, that you can fucking think of easily. Got Addict come out, only band that sounds like Fate or Diamond. People bitching up a storm, makes no fucking sense. But your dick's as hard as the fucking goddamn steel fucking rod over the Baphomet's Blood, but there's like fucking 50 bands that are influenced by the bands that are playing. It was probably Venom, Frost, and Slayer or fucking Sodom. It was probably something like that. When I remember, it's been 15 years since I listened to anything by them. Nobody got anything to say, which was like, fucking makes no goddamn sense. But I can guarantee you that the Sphinx, it's something like that. Worth listening to probably, but it's going to be like, nothing I'd pick up. But again, I haven't listened to it. We have it in stock, or at least we did. Somebody just bought the LP. I think you sent this in either yesterday or the day before. I was like, oh, here's that goddamn band he's talking about. So I was pretty sure we had them in stock. Killer War Metal. Oh god, yeah, all the more. He's also incoming. Oh, wait, there's another one. Uh, my label / distro will be getting in 3 of their albums soon. We have one of them for sure. Also incoming new prehistoric war cult. That's the name of the band. Prehistoric War Cult. Album Barbaric Metal LP. Killer War Metal. Yeah, I'll probably be sending that one out. Throat Cutter from Poland. What does that sound like? Bulldozer. And Petrol from Australia LP. Release is coming later this year. Cheers. Keep up this poser smashing. Yeah, it sounds like, honestly, dude, you kind of like a lot of the Australian metal scene in general, where it's all respectable. I like what they're doing. Represents the true metal. It's usually goddamn leather jackets, chains, fucking spikes, vertic crosses, long hair, headbanging, 80s fucking, 80s influence, 80s feel. A lot of the bands just don't do anything for me. But I appreciate that style, and that's what represents the goddamn true shit over some fucking homeboy ass New York slam death metal, which again I like some of that too though. But I'm saying what is more true metal music, like the Australian shit. But some of it's like I put on something like Grenade or something, which we put on. It's just, it's okay. I don't, just doesn't rock my socks up. But then, on the other hand, you got fucking somebody like Destructor or Gospel of Horns. I like them a lot. Jam the socks off, you know what I mean? So it's hit or miss, some bands, yeah. But some of this, kind of same thing, songs that hit me. I'm assuming that's where most of that shit you brought up would stand. Totally respectable. Wouldn't shut it off, but is dog buying it? He is not. Scott Farley, question. What up? I think it's supposed to be what up, J-Dog, but he misspelled it. Was curious about the process of getting a band's media to be available on your company's label store. Or media? Like, you mean like for sale? Usually we buy the shit, we trade it for it. Specifically, there's one black metal band called Wind of the Black Mountain. We've had them. We've had CDs and LPs by them. And I actually like some of this shit. Them and wasn't it the same guys from Summon and Masochist, or they had something to do with it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be, but I know it wasn't it Warbond Records that put out the Winds of the Black Mountain. Winds of the Black Mountain I definitely liked some of it, but they had some of the BS tracks, where it's like, goddamn, there's too much fucking nonsense in between. Kind of like the first goddamn Absu record. Like, yeah, the songs are good, but goddamn, cut the fucking shit in between. And then people got the audacity to rip on the almighty TISH, like say Hacked Up a Barbecue. It's got fucking 32 minutes of fucking samples and 17 minutes of music. I never did the goddamn math, but I can 10,000% promise you that is not the motherfucking goddamn case. Necro Cannibal alone is a 3-minute goddamn song, and there's no song intro for that. So I don't know what the hell you're pulling out of your goddamn ass. It's fake. The Absu. I'm not saying there's more intro dicking around fluffy fucking I'm a tough guy fucking Satanist shit in between over metal, but it's probably 50-50 or 60-40, 60% music, 40% the fluff. Nobody's got anything to say about that. People bitch about the TISH on the fucking goddamn on the samples too, but they all love Impetigo. Will specifically said it, and I confirmed in my interview. That's where he got the idea for the fucking samples, was Impetigo. They got some long ones. Epitego, listen to Hold the Zombies. You tell me some of those intros ain't fucking long? Bullshit, homie. Then I ain't complaining. I'm just calling out the fucking stupidity. Like 50 bands that sound like Sodom, but God forbid one sounds like Fate. Everyone's whining and crying. Love me some Epitego. Who gives a shit if they got 3-minute goddamn samples on a couple songs? TISH doesn't. Piss all over them. Which is it, dude? Yeah, we've had Wind of Black Mountains, which I see you have a compilation file available of. Well, there you go. They're not active anymore either. I'm fully aware of that, homeboy. Thanks for letting me know, though. More so, I discovered, of course, on YouTube, a full length of the band's former named Rise from Embers. That would, I don't know who they are. That would definitely be a buy if I could ever see it reproduced. That's on them, dude. I don't know nothing about them homeboys. Really, how does that go? Do you contact the former band members, or just in general, how do you get these things going? I'll get to that second. Offside, just want to throw a band out there worth keeping an eye on, in my opinion. Filth Digger from Norway. Some solid death metal. Well, Filth Digger from Norway. As far as you're kind of asking how we do releases, like let's say Mortal Decay or something, I mean, it's all variable. It's different each case. I mean, Mortal Decay, I've met the guys in the early 2000s, and so they kind of knew who we were, knew who Hells Headbangers were, how it got brought up. I think it was Mortal Joe, but I can't remember if I contacted him or there was a lot of dicking around. It is at press though. Fucking better be at press. If fucking Easy E didn't fuck me in the ass, which is entirely possible. Better be a goddamn press. That's gonna be a banger. Watch out for that Mortal Decay, sickening erotic phantasm. Tongue twister last word, goddamn. At least it is for the dumbass dogs. Original titty cover. Never been on vinyl, goddamn it. Oh, that was contacted us. Centurions. We contacted them. The TISH. A lot of these guys, we met. Trying to think of somebody that we never met at the time. Hemorrhage. I was talking to them. So when we first put out Apology for Pathology, the split with Nunslaughter 7-inch. I was talking to Louisma through the Hotmail Instant Messenger in the early 2000s. So that's kind of how they had it in, I guess. But a lot of it, there's tons of shit I want to do. Sinisters and stuff. Not so much anymore because it got done by Cosmic Key, a lot of it. But I was talking about doing that for years. Cross the Sticks and Diabolical Summoning. The dog was talking about doing those for years on vinyl. Years. I'm talking going back, almost not quite 20 years, but goddamn close to it. Funny thing is, the AAD, odd, how the fuck pronounce his name? I'll confirm in an interview when they get their ass here in Cleveland, assuming he does the goddamn thing. He contacted us about a boot Sinister shirt we had on site, kind of bitching. Like, oh, we'll just send you some, bro, and tell the guy to credit us. Oh, cool, thanks, bro. We asked back that, again, this was years ago. Me, Easy, and C-Dog were living in the house together. Not our parents' house, but the house we bought together and ran out of. We asked them about doing both those on vinyl. Yeah, bro, sounds good. Fuck yeah, Hells Bells, yeah. And that's like never heard from him again. Like, okay, so who's got files? Once there was time to do some goddamn work, roll up those goddamn sleeves. All right, we got to put some elbow grease in. No call, no show. It's like, okay, well, need files, homie. Do you own it? Does Nuclear Blast own it? Who the fuck owns the shit? No reply. That's the norm. That's flat out the norm. So a lot of them go nowhere, like what you're asking. How do you get them up? You tell me, homie. A lot of these guys, they just don't fucking reply. There's all kinds of shit I wanted. Still waiting to do that goddamn Disgorge Chile Gutted. Now, to their defense, the past times Unique Leader Records finally did reply to me. It wasn't Matty Wade. He says they weren't interested. You're not interested because you're not interested? Is it not interested because you're putting it out? It's been 25 years. You sure you're putting it out? Or is that pipe dream nonsense? And if you're putting it out, you're going to do a better goddamn job than the goddamn dog's idea. Here's what the dog was planning on goddamn doing. Just see if you can hang with this, homeboy, because I can already tell you what they're going to do. They're going to do a goddamn pocket cover, probably a fuzzy cover because they're going to scan it from the CD. Let's just say best case scenario, no fuzzy cover, but pocket goddamn cover, record jammed into there, and add an insert. Shrink wrapped, and then you get them in. It's got split seams because you don't shrink wrap records, goddammit. That's an 80s fucking thing because they're primarily sold in stores. You do not shrink wrap motherfucking records. The record goes on the back side of the cover. Only posers puts them in front of the goddamn the front cover. Back side, outside the sleeve, and polybags. That's how you ship a goddamn fucking record in 2024. 2000's up, to be completely honest with you. But here's the dog's idea. It's going to be gatefold cover. They're a little more pricey, goddammit. Japanese Obi strip on the side of that biatch. Poster of the titty goddamn awesome goddamn cover. Probably 2 goddamn different colors. And that's probably about it. You're going to do the poster, you're going to do the gatefold, you're going to do the Obi, you're going to do 2 different colors, or you're going to do it at all. Highly fucking doubt it. So we're not interested. No hard feelings. Thanks for replying. But it's cool, at least. But it's kind of like, why not? It's 25 years, never came out vinyl. Wow, you're came out on 12-inch picture disc. Cut the shit. You don't need to tell the dog. Dog knows. Dog's owned it since 99 on picture disc. He's fully fucking aware of it. Not on regular vinyl. And hell, even if it did come out on regular vinyl, it didn't though. 25 years, it's due for a goddamn repress. Hell, people are already pissing and whining about Evisceration, Plague, and Torture being not available. Well, that record that came out yesterday, you mean? That shit ain't old at all, goddamn it. I remember picking that motherfucker up like it was last week. Chile Gut is way older than that. Never even been done. So do what we can do, and it's all case by case as far as what the scenario is. Pretty much gave you the majority scenario, the ones that do fucking happen. But a lot of no goddamn replies. By the way, when I finally did get that unique leader, yes, they did reply. This is, I don't know, 2 months ago or so. But that took 10 goddamn years. Actually, longer than that. I was emailing both Eric Lindbergh, Deeds of Flesh when he was alive, no goddamn replies. Then eventually I got Matty Ways, email, him multiple times, no goddamn replies. I got a new contact. I think it was actually a homeboy on the channel sent it to me. I did contact him. He replied within 2 days. Oh, shit. This is the go-getter, I guess. Forget his goddamn name. He just said, yeah, we're going to pass. We're not interested. So that's where we are. And then we'll see if it comes out. And we'll see if it's better than Dog's idea, which I doubt. Comes with energy to voodoo. Put the God box in for the morning. Later, goddamn it.